Happy Saturday. I can't really say grand rising at noon, but grand rising. So this is the altar spread for the collective consciousness today. So what is the collective? The collective is everyone, including myself. But what I actually ask when I am shuffling the decks is, please bless this message with love, light, and accuracy. So for the greatest percentage of the collective, what they are experiencing. So if this resonates with you, then it's for you. If it doesn't, it is not. And so this is the greatest percentage of the collective that this is being read for. This is not the same pulls that I get for myself. And so if you want to have something very specific for you, you can contact me and we can do this together in a session. But these daily messages are to help the majority of people move from this space of density to move into healing. And that's really the purpose of the human experience, is to return to unity consciousness. And that's our purpose here. That's why we choose being human again, and again. And so the sacred geometry that showed up for today is the Antakarana. Now, this showed up in the reverse, but this, as you see, has no reverse aspect. And so the Antakarana is really a bridge, and it is an ancient symbol. And it has been found in ancient Tibetan teachings. And unfortunately, it was appropriated by the Nazis and used as a swastika. But it is actually a symbol of ascension. It is a bridge that bridges our humanness into spirit and actually can help you transcend. It's a very powerful image. And so if you meditate on this image, you can actually receive very powerful downloads. So, do a screenshot, meditate on that, and see how that moves you through your day. But the message of this is to allow yourself to go into those spaces that you may not be familiar with, the spaces of spirit. Take yourself out of your humanness and really lay down anything that you believe you know. And when you do that, when you open yourself to say, I am willing to learn anything new, or to unlearn anything. I am willing to relinquish anything that I think I know, to feel the real feels of what spirit has to teach me. That's the bridge of Antakarana. You have to go into this space completely open and willing to take everything that you are given. And that's really the faith of the spiritual path. Always walking into the unknown and saying, teach me, or help me to remember. Really, that's what it is. Someone asked me the other day, oh, so you consider yourself a teacher? And I said, no. And he said, oh, then you consider yourself a student? And I said, no. So actually, if I'm being honest, I am neither. I'm just observing. I am not teaching, nor am I learning in this life. Anything that you feel that you are learning is really a remembering. You come into this human experience with 100% knowledge of why you're here and what you're here to do. So I am neither teaching nor learning, though every experience that I share with someone else is helping both of us propel through the evolution. So that's all. And so the medicine wheel also showed up in reverse. And so the medicine wheel in reverse talks about you cannot delay your healing process any longer. You cannot delay your healing process any longer, or you are at great risk for never being able to. And that's how strict it is. So really feel into, you know, especially moving through this Mercury retrograde. It's so powerful. This Mercury retrograde is in Aquarius. And it is like really forging new ideas about problem solving and really like fully admonishing patterns that are no longer serving you. This is powerful. It's been powerful for myself as well. And this Mercury retrograde is going to be going until the 21st of this month. So, I mean, we still have another full week as of tomorrow. And so what are you learning about yourself in this? Like, take this opportunity right now to heal. Like, there should be no delay in that. And that's what the medicine wheel in reverse says. Like, don't delay any further. Do this. You are being afforded an opportunity, and you will miss the boat if you don't dig in. And so Labradorite showed up, and remember the first two cards talk about the energy of what you're experiencing today, and the stone is always your ally in this process. And your teammate, that's a good word. So Labradorite is so powerful, right? If you look at it just plain, it looks like just a grayish black stone. But when you allow the light to hit it, you see those deep flashes. And they are so beautiful. It's the stone of magic, and it's also the stone of transformation. This is not a gentle transformation. Look at that, like gold, copper, and that metallic gold that's in there too. And that deep, deep electric blue and turquoise and green. It's just a magical stone. And I love Labradorite. And so Labradorite is not a stone of gentle change. It is like the transformation that you need, and you may not have even known that you need it, because life is magical. There's no such thing as coincidence. And so Labradorite teaches us that. And so if you have been like pussyfooting around change, like yesterday it says make the radical decision and change that a part of you needs to die, or maybe you'll even experience a physical death. And so today, moving into this, it's saying reclaim the magic of the human experience. So really, this extra push into communion with spirit and healing can actually afford you magical opportunities. And so the human experience can become super magical when you are more spirit than human. And that's the whole purpose of the human experience, to actually allow, to gift the spirit this grace of the human experience, all the sensuality of it. Oh, I'm sorry that your lab disappeared. I am really hoping that he is being taken care of and loved. I'm sorry about that, Lorena. I'm really sorry. So feel into if that resonates with you or not. Do you need an extra push to transform? Do you need that little lift or someone to hold your hand? Labradorite can be that friend. But Labradorite, if you decide to work with this stone, it is not going to be gentle. Labradorite and Moldavite, to me, are the most powerful stones for transformation. So if you're really feeling like you need something, like you've lost everything, and you feel like I'm not in the right place, I'm not doing the right thing, I'm not with the right person, and you need help, Labradorite, yeah, that's like the 10-finger boost over the fence. Really. Oh, I thought you were talking about, see, you're Labradorite. I thought you were talking about a Labrador. Oh, see? And these are living beings too, so I apologize. You know what? Whenever I lose a crystal, I never fret because I know that whoever finds it needed it more. And so think about that. You gifted someone the gift of transformation in losing it for yourself, but someone else finding it. So that in itself is magical, right? So now the goddess of Teotihuacan showed up. She who guards the waters of life. So she actually ushers in the message of purification. And so our physical bodies being mostly water, but water is one of the main elements that holds us, but it is very, very purifying. We purify ourselves through bathing. We purify ourselves through drinking. We purify ourselves through crying. And so she is the goddess of the waters of purification, the goddess of Teotihuacan. And Teotihuacan is a very sacred space. And all sacred spaces can be brought into your own altar just by connecting with them. So actually what I would recommend is Googling a picture of Teotihuacan, and you'll see the beautiful pyramids that are there. Like powerful, powerful pyramids there. And those pyramids, all of the ancient pyramids were structures of power. They were powerhouses, huge batteries. And so if you connect with them, you can actually propel yourself into this experience that is quite magical. And maybe even the transformation that you so desperately need right now. And so that is the spread for today. Thank you for hanging on and listening. I appreciate you so much, all of you. I love you. And I am sorry for any discord or disharmony that I myself have created as source in the collective. Please forgive me. And thank you for the opportunity to clean that. Thank you.